Welcome back to News This Week in Nursing Homes. I'm Nurse Bug. 2024 proved to be a pivotal year for the nursing home industry, shaped by major policy shifts, legal battles, and evolving ownership landscapes. In April, the Biden administration unveiled the first federal staffing mandate, requiring 3.48 hours of direct nursing care per resident per day, exceeding the 3 hours that was floated in the initial proposal, sparking immediate backlash and legal action from industry leaders. Numerous lawsuits now aim to block the rule, and with the shift in leadership, many predict the mandate could be scrapped under the new administration. Whether the policy survives or not, its unveiling reignited debates over workforce shortages and quality of care across the sector. Ownership transparency also remained forefront, with the federal government intensifying efforts to reveal who controls the nation's nursing homes. Academic researchers contributed to the dialogue, releasing studies on how ownership changes influence staffing levels and care outcomes. In parallel, lawsuits over wage practices and staff payment errors highlighted persistent labor challenges, and the expanding role of NPs in LTC offered glimpses of best practices that could shape the future workforce. Another significant shift arrived in November when CMS published an extensive 900-page update to surveyor guidance. Sweeping changes addressed areas from admission to discharge protocols to the use of psychotropic medications and infection prevention, with a compliance deadline set for 2/24/25. Providers were further pressed when CMS announced a 4.2% Medicare Part A pay increase at the last possible moment, an announcement tempered by a warning stricter CMPs would soon follow. Medicare Advantage plans continued to be a hot topic. Before Thanksgiving, CMS introduced additional guardrails limiting prior authorization practices and AI use in coverage decisions. Industry leaders criticized the move, arguing that measures could not effectively curb cost-cutting tactics, jeopardizing resident care and strain provider resources. Facility closures and financial distress captured the attention throughout the year, most notably with the troubled Peterson healthcare chain. In Cleveland, Tennessee, headlines followed the dramatic legal battle over Life Care Centers of America, the nation's largest independently owned nursing home chain. Forrest Preston, the 91-year-old founder, was placed under emergency conservatorship by his son amid concerns about financial and physical abuse by Preston's wife. Allegations of dementia and isolation from company affairs sparked alarm among executives, and a January court hearing is expected to determine whether permanent oversight will be granted. In a tragic turn, the summer saw violence intersect with the industry. In July, 20-year-old Thomas Crooks, dietary aide at a Pittsburgh area nursing facility, opened fire at a political rally, killing one attendee and grazing former President Trump. Crooks was fatally shot by the Secret Service agents at the scene, leaving behind questions about his motives and mental health. Lastly, staffing agencies faced mounting legal challenges for overcharging nursing homes. In Massachusetts, several agencies were fined for exceeding state-imposed rate limits and engaging in deceptive practices. The case reflected a broader national frustration over price gouging and unfair billing, echoing widespread provider complaints. As the year winds down, the industry continues to navigate complex challenges, with operators bracing for further regulatory shifts, evolving ownership dynamics, and ongoing legal battles shaping the road ahead in 2025. Thanks for joining me for News This Week in Nursing Homes. To get more of QSource news and info, visit qsource.org to view podcasts and sign up for the newsletter. Have a happy and safe new year, and remember, for all of your QI needs, call the Q.